Jak widzicie, turniej Ligi Narodów w Gdańsku to okazja do spotkania starych, dobrych znajomych, dlatego jest z nami trener Vitalem Heynenem, dzisiaj trener reprezentacji Chin, a przez 3 lata trener reprezentacji Polski. Dzień dobry, trenerze.
Dzień dobry. That I understand. I still understand, yes.
Do you still remember some words in Polish?
Yes, yes. If I hear you talking, yes. Yeah, and also like some come to my mind when I walk around, I come to my mind again, and so, but I mix everything, because I'm studying Chinese. I will never speak it, I think, but it's just funny to study. And I was also doing some Turkish last 2 years. Also don't speak, but I give a try. Yeah, so at the end you mix everything, but it's, yeah. Of course I remember Turkish, of course I remember Polish.
What about your Chinese?
Terrible. It's a funny, I have directly a funny story. Because I studied Chinese for the whole winter. And when I speak to my teacher, she says, yes, it's good what you say. And then I go to my team or to other people and I say the same, and they look to me like I'm not speaking Chinese. Like, what are you telling? I want to tell this. And then they say exactly the same in my eyes to me. So that's what I was telling. No, it was not the same accent. It's not right. Chinese are not used to foreigners who try to speak Chinese. So you have to be perfect, and my perfect is far away.
So what about the Polish words? Which one do you still remember?
Those
you can tell.
I mean, there's a story, because I think I met Edyta and my first words, that was Głupia baba, and it was really bad. It's really bad. I remember that bad word, but it were my first 2 words. I think the players were learning to me. Yeah, I have to give the blame to someone. And I remember it was really with you, I think, somewhere in the first days in 2000, I don't know where, like so long ago. But yes, I remember a lot, but it sounds so bad that I won't say yes, I remember. The more I'm here, the more I start to remember the words and the construction, so yes, that's...
To, co mogę powiedzieć, to od czasów trenera nikt nie nazywa mnie już głupią babą, także trochę czasu minęło i się odzwyczaiłam.
That was too fast, no, I don't understand this.
It's better that you didn't. Okay, coach. So what rocks at first when you go to China and you're a European person there?
The happiness of people. I mean, and the fact that rules are not so strict there. Yeah, I explained the happiness. In the first days I was walking in Beijing and women were dancing on the street. And I was thinking they are paid. They are paid by the government, they have to dance. And I see that they dance every evening. Every evening you walk in the parks and you see women dancing on the street. And I'm like, wow. People give a feeling of like enjoying life. Behind us is a terrace. There would sit 20 guys playing cards now. They all play together cards. I'm like, wow, it's not so bad here. If you can accept to be there, they feel good. And the second is, of course, everybody was telling me, yeah, you will be controlled every day. And also my first day, it was because the first day I wanted to see the highlights of Beijing. And then I went and they asked my passport. I was like, wow, they asked passport. But I learned that it's not the normal way. I mean, no biker or no motorbike is following the rules, or walking, nobody's following the rules. They just cross through red lights and like, what's happening here? Yeah, so in that way, they're hanging cameras everywhere, but I never had the feeling that I was controlled or so. So I find this, it's much more relaxed than I was ever imagining. Life is easy. You have one phone, you have one app. With this app, you do everything. You order food, taxi, train, whatever you want, it's possible. Yeah, you pay everywhere. I was taking money out of the wall, like everybody's doing. I was never using it. You can everywhere, just with one app, you pay everywhere where you go. Where I was thinking before, China it's below Europe or below Belgium or below Poland. I have to say now, after 1 year, I have to say that it's a lot
in front.
Really a lot in front. Yeah, and that I was never expecting to say after 1 year. And I understand that people don't believe me. Say, yes, I believe you, that you understand. I also would not believe it. That's why I tell to everyone, come to China and check it, because then you can believe it. If you don't go there, you cannot believe it. But we have a problem. Now we don't make a volleyball program today, we make an internet. The country is developing so fast. And then you see Europe, I see Belgium, I think, come on, Belgium, we have a problem. I think Poland is doing better. I find that Poland is developing better than Belgium. And Belgium, I see happening nothing. It's the same. I find that Poland is still, if I come every time, is going forward, but China is going faster. What will it be in 10 years? I mean, the cars on the street in China, it's like it's a car parade coming there. Huh? How many cars? I think 82 producers of cars they have. I think we know in Poland 5, 6, 7, 10 or so. Huh? 82 they have, huh? But we can learn from them. Huh?
What's your strongest memory, like from Polish hall playing while you were Polish national team coach? Like your best memory?
My strongest memory is not when I was the national coach. My strongest memory is when I heard the first time, and I still feel my skin moving now, when I heard the first time the people sing the national anthem. And that was here in Gdańsk. In the European Championship 2017, the match Poland-Bulgaria. And we had to play the winner of that with Germany. We were qualified directly. And I went to see the match and I was sitting behind the court and I was not expecting that because it was the first time I was live on a match from Poland. And then the people were singing and I was...
Wasn't it 2013? It was before the
Sorry,
World
yes,
Championships?
yeah, you're much better. Like she, I think that live is so... It was 2013, yes, sorry, you're correct. Good that people help me think, yes, I get old. It was 2013, I was blown away. That I was like, wow. I still have it on my phone. On every phone, I always copy this over. I was filming it. Not till the end, that's stupid, because I stopped somewhere, like I don't know why. But that was like, yeah, that is, if I come here, what I miss from Poland is the passion for volleyball. Yeah, I think I felt the same in Iran, but Iran and Poland are unique in this. The passion for volleyball. And if you look now to Poland, this was 2013, it's 12 years. And I see images, I saw the training game in Austin a couple of days ago, and I see the image like, wow, after 12 years it's still there. That is interesting, that in most countries you see that going up and then going down, but I find in Poland, it's up and it stays, and the interest for volleyball stays so high. So amazing.
If you could make your own dream team of top players of the world, how many Polish players you will choose to your dream team on each position?
I have no idea. that I find a difficult question. I mean, I could make a dream team of guys I like also. That's something else.
You can try as well.
Guys I like. I mean, like, if I meet last week Shalpuk and Slivka, of course, these are two players I have such a good feeling for, because that were the young guys when I came here in 2018. And
you won the championships.
And we won, and I helped them a lot. I helped them not a lot. They did a lot themselves, but I helped them. Of course, I still have this feeling for this young. I still remember Sliva, like in Zakopane, because we had to decide who's going to the World Championship, and he was one of the last choices, and I had to talk with him, and I still remember it so lively, because you know that for that young guy on that moment, what was he, 22, 23? You take a big decision if you take him with you. Yeah, and that are things who stay. So I have players where you have this, you build it up, this link.
Do you remember Tomek Fornal from 2018 when he was coming to Zakopane only as a,
Of course. Yeah, but I don't know if I can, that I cannot, can I tell the story?
You can.
Forni, can I tell that? I don't know, like on that moment, Civitanova was calling for him to go there. Huh? He could go there, I think they saw him somewhere on a training game from us or something, and they were calling me like, convince Fornal to come to Italy, convince Fornal to come to Italy.
In 2018?
2018, and he was like, what was he? I don't know, 19, 20, 21. So I told...
21, yeah.
So I told Fornal, don't go, that's too early. I can also not say, because to the Italians he was telling like, I will talk to them, but I was thinking, no, this is too young. It's too young for him to go, and so like, of course you have this small story, there are hundreds of small stories. Eh? Yeah, and then, but Fornal is such a great guy, I don't know, like, with Fornal you automatically have so many stories. Eh? Yeah, because he is a really open guy who's talking directly, and so that's what,
He's the one who has the most fans, female fans, in Poland right now, from the Polish national team.
I understand that, because he's like, I love him the way that he's like, what he thinks he's telling and doing. Eh? But I want to make him setter. I think he would be an amazing setter. I never tell that story. Like one time on the training, Fabian had some injury, and I had only one setter. So I told Forni, you play setter. And we played a game, and who was winning? The team of Fornal. Forni is I always thought Fornal is the most complete player I know. He can do everything. I think if you put him middle, he can also play middle. Yeah? I don't know, I didn't follow so much the last 2 years, his development, I see something. But Fornal was always the guy. Tell him what to do. Well, I was telling Wilfredo's serving 120. Forni, you cannot do this. Coach, wait. And then Fornal is going and maybe not doing the same, but very close to it. So, yeah, there were some nice times. I never look back. I love it. I think you have in life always to look forward, but the kind of interview what you do now really brings me back to those small things like, wow, yes, I see me standing there talking to people, and so that was like, there were some nice times.
You know, in Paris, some of the players, like the former players, you know them very well, like Kubiak, Wojtaszek or Nowakowski, they came to Paris to watch the quarterfinals, the finals, semi-final. And from what we saw, they were feeling like they're a part of this. Like the silver medal from those Olympics was not only the medal of those 13 guys, but like the medal for all generations that were hunting this medal and wanting to achieve this goal. And I think Kubiak and other players were celebrating this success with the team as they won it by themselves. So for you, as a former Polish national team coach, did you feel like you're part of this story, and did you follow the Polish team results in this tournament?
First, I understand that because I think that who was in Paris was also almost everybody was in Tokyo, because Forni and Huber were also with us in Tokyo. So I think only Janusz, in my feeling, was not in, and it was mostly, I don't say he would have been there, but it was mostly he was not there because he was injured. Janusz got an injury in Italy in the VNL, because he was playing very good in that moment. I remember I was really mad on him because injury, because like I knew that was crucial for us, that we didn't have like a third choice as a setter anymore. I think I will never say that I was happy they won, but it's Gerbic coach who won it. It's not mine. That is total. I will never take any claim on that, not at all. But I'm happy that it were my players. You understand? Like so many players I knew, and they are there. That I'm like I like it for them, but it's not my medal, not at all.
Did you already met some Polish fans that recognized you, catched you, and asked for an autograph or photo?
Not so many. No. Times are changing. That we have to know. Like if you go away and you come back, somebody will remember, some not. But it's a new one. There's coming a new generation. Yeah, there will come new coaches, new players. Yeah, and that I find very normal. I want to be famous in China. It's a bigger country. It's not so easy.